Okay, guys. This is our third video, right? In this video, we are going to be looking into the basic calculations. In the previous video, we were talking about entering data, which we said it is typing, importing, and scraping, right? So now we are going to be looking into basic calculations and functions in Microsoft Excel, right? So maybe, excuse me, without any waste of time, because this one it's gonna take us a lot of time. We want to create a short program in here, which we're gonna call a point of sale system. In this point of sale system, what it's going to do, it is going to take in a product, a code, product name, and maybe a quantity, and then maybe a total price, and then gives us a, would see maybe if the customer bought maybe 3 items, and then if the customer gives us their tendered cash, then we are gonna be able to create to get to calculate for what's each change, how much is his change, right? So without any waste of time, I'm gonna use the basic method of entering data into Microsoft Excel, which is typing. So I'm gonna just type in here item code, right? And then here I'm just gonna type in name, and then here I'm just gonna type in maybe a quantity, and then here maybe I'm just gonna type in what price can we take. Is it the like maybe selling price, like selling price. This is how we write price, selling price. And then I'm also gonna type in what else can we type, maybe total, because if we want to take in quantity here, maybe if the quantity is 2, we want to check if the quantity is 2, and then the selling price is 15 Malayan or $15, then we want to check it's $15 times 2, what do we get, right? So then here we want to take total, right? So as you can see here, the selling price is moving, maybe overlapping to the next cell. So what we can do here, we can just grab this one to this, or what we can do, we can just click in here and highlight, and then go to something like what you call this formatting here. There must be something like formatting here, and then maybe column width, and then choose it's now 8.43. let us make it 20, and then click OK. And when you click OK, it is 20 now. And then here, okay, this one is also overlapping, so we're going to go to format, and then choose column width, and then make it 20 as well, and then click OK. It is going to be 20. And then as you can see, as I said in our first video, that when we want to do, maybe want to modify, or maybe want to highlight or do this, we need to highlight this, and then we want to modify them so that they can be of something like of some subtopics or of some topic, because this is a table. So after highlighting them, we're just going to change their font family. Let me change their font family in here, but then my machine is taking too long, so that's the problem. I don't okay. What font family can I choose in here? Arial, round board. And then maybe I'm gonna choose a much bigger font, like 16, and then this is now what you can see. So I'm also gonna choose this one, and click shift on my keyboard, and also click on this one, so that I can be able to go to format and then choose the column width, that is maybe 20, and then click OK. Now we have name, which is okay, and then quantity, which is okay, and then total is okay. Then I'm gonna delete this one, so, and then this is our point of sale system, right? So but then as you can see, I haven't included a topic of my table. So if I want to add another maybe another what you call another row in here, on top of this one, on top of this row, I want to add another row. So I'm just going to click in here and right click, and then choose insert, and then it is going to insert a new row above this one, as you can see. So what I want to do, I want to type in a topic or maybe a header of my table. So this is what I'm going to type. This is a point of sale system. So I'm just going to type in point of sale system, like this one, right? And then when I click enter, and then I have this topic. But as you can see, this topic is not like it is not modified or formatted in a form of a topic, because a topic should be centralized in here and then should be like bolded or something. Understand? What I can do, I just can insert another maybe row in here, and then maybe on top of this one I can insert another row, right? And then now I have the topic in here, but I want this topic to come in here, like it should be centralized and it should be bolded. So what to do, I can start by bolding it, or maybe adding it to be like of the same we call it the same font family and font size with this one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna click in here and then Control C to copy this one, and then here, and then Control V to paste it. Now I have this one. Then I'm gonna type in here, I want to type in here like point of say system. How do I write system? Like this. As you can see, now it is overlapping to this side. But then what I want to do, I want it to be centralized over the table, so that I can be able to see that it is formatted in a way a table can be formatted, right? So what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to highlight it with this bigger plus, go to over this, and then into the last cell. And then when I reach the last cell, I go to my ribbon, as we said in our previous, in our first recording, that this ribbon is our friend, or it was toolbox. Now I want to align this so that it can be centered. So I'm going to look for alignment tab in here, and this is the alignment tab. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to look for here is matching, so that I want to match every cell in here to be one cell, right? So I want to look for matching, and matching is like is this one. So I want to match this, and then when I match this, I want to take the information that is in here and put it in center. So I want to click for match and center. Then this is the match and center, and I'm going to click in here. When I click in here, you can see now I have my heading or my topic as a table topic in here, point of sale system. And then now I have item code, and then I have name, I have quantity, I have selling price, I have code, also total. That is what I want for a table, right? Okay. So now when we want to add an item code, so in here, the first item that I'm going to add is 1001, right? And then I'm going to go to the next, and then I'm going to say it's maybe bread, this one, right? When the customer, as we said, this is a point of sale system, the customer is now buying. When we enter 1001, that means that's a bread, right? And then the customer is buying, like me say, maybe three breads, and then each bread, excuse me, each bread should be, let me say, 15, let me say each bread, let's make each bread $3, meaning that each bread is $3. We are going to be using dollars for our currency. Don't worry, the currency, it varies. Maybe you are going to be, if you're using rands, you are going to maybe make it 15 rands. If you're using maybe whatever currency, Zimbabwean dollars or whatever, it doesn't matter. So in here, when we say formulas, let us go back into here. And we said we wanted to look into calculation, basic calculations. So in here, when we say calculations, we don't have to calculate the price, in the total price in here. We just enter three breads here, or 3 loaves of bread in here, and then say that the selling price is $3 in here. And when we say the selling price is $3, when we click enter after putting in the selling price in here, or maybe putting in the quantity in here, The total should automatically be calculated, or maybe the system should be able to calculate automatically our total. So how do we do that? So to do that, the automatic calculation, we click on the cell that we want it to automatically calculate values for us, which is this cell. We click on it and then come into in here, and then we are going to create a function in here, or a formula that is going to calculate these values in here. And then the formula, how do we create a formula? Anytime we want to create a formula in Microsoft Excel, the first thing to type in is the equal sign, right? When you type in the equal sign, then Microsoft Excel knows that you are creating a formula now. So in that formula, what we are going to type in, and in this case, we need a sum, because we are going to bring, is it a sum? We want to type, we want to, because in when you say here selling price is $3, and then we buy three breads, that means it should, the total here should be $9, right? So we want to type, multiply this one plus by this one, right? So what we're going to do, we are going to say this one, clicking in here, and then we are going to say multiplied and then by this one, right? And then we are going to say click and enter. This is how we create a formula in Microsoft Excel. Look into the formula. We said cell D5, which is this one, multiplied by cell C5, which is this one. This is how we got this 9. This is how we create formulas in Microsoft Excel, right? We said D5 multiplied by this cell, and then we got this cell. And then when we want to add another item, maybe it is 1002 now at this time, and then we say we click tab and then go to here, and then we say maybe it's sugar. This is how we type sugar. Maybe the customer bought, maybe let me say 2 sugars, or 2 sachets of sugar, and then we are going to say 2 sachets of sugar. And then sugar is let me say it's let me make it $5 per sachet, right? So $5, and then I'm going to click 10. As you can see now, it is not automatically calculating in here, but then we want it to automatically calculate here. So how are we going to do it? Remember what I said before in our first recording. I said when we want to take anything that is in this cell and then put it in the following cells, or we are going to use this small black plus sign, this one, not this one, this one. So we are going to use this one, and then click and drag, go down in here. Automatically, when I click drag this, it copies the formula that's in here. We have this formula, right? So this cell is going to copy this formula and put it in here, and then tell us what it is. Well, now it has moved to the next cell. It is just say, okay, we want to calculate if this value, when we multiply this value by this value, what do we get? And then now it has been able to get 10, right? So that is why it has zeros in this one, because when we calculate like this cell minus times this cell, we are going to get like 0. I think you understand now. So that is why we have the old zeros. But then now if I can just put in another product in here, which is 0 3, and then put in maybe like the same toothbrush, and then maybe we are buying 4 toothbrushes, and then you are going to be saying it's a toothbrush is per toothbrush, let me say it's a $15, right? And then we are going to see that we are going to get $60 in total. Everything now is going to work fine if you can just copy this, because we were trying to save time, and put it down here. As you can see, when you say 5 times 0, we get 0, right? And 5 times 0, we get 0. But then if you say 5 times 4, we need to be able to get what? 20. As you can see, we are getting 20. 5 times 4, we're getting 20. This is how we create formulas or basic calculations, which is this line, the basic calculations in Microsoft Excel. I think we are clear. So this is how we create the basic calculations. But we also have my built-in functions or built-in formulas. For example, if I can have 15 or 45 in here, and then maybe in here I have 15, and then in here I can just use the built-in formula, which is found in this tab formulas. And then I'm just going to say insert function, and then in the function I'm just going to choose for sum, right? And when I choose sum, it is gonna let me choose which cell where am I going to be looking to. And now I want this cell, and the cell number 2 is this one. So let me just where is posing here? So I need to, okay, we were saying here we want to be able to or to add this one to this one, right? So I said this is the first one, which is D27. D27 is this one, right? So I want to add D27. I mean, this is D27. Let me just cancel this one because it's typing something I don't understand. This is D27. I want D27 to be added to C27. So I'm just going to go to number 2 and then click on C27 like this. And then when I click OK, then now I'm going to have a sum E of these two numbers in here, which is 45 plus 15. I'm just going to get 60. And this is the formula or the basic calculation. This is what we say that this is the built-in function, or this is the built-in formula in Microsoft Excel. I have a number of built-in formulas. If I can click in here and then you choose them form, and then okay, it is going to this. I want to click in here and then display some formulas to you. We have the sum, if, average, hyperlink, count, max. When you're talking about hyperlink, we are just making this value to be a link, meaning that it's gonna be linking to something, maybe like a web page. If we're gonna make this one a hyperlink, let me just cancel this one, and then I want to make this 60 a hyperlink. I'm just going to click in here and then include them. Why is it doing like this? I want to make it a hyperlink. It seems like it's okay, yes, and I want to make it a hyperlink. I'm just gonna click in here and just choose OK, and then now it wants me to insert the link, and then I'm just going to say wahoo.com, right? Maybe a friend name. If I want it to show some name in there, like a friend name, like let me say Google, like that, this. I'm just going to click OK. Then now okay, it's saying very well. I typed something wrong, but then this is how we create the hyperlink. It's a hyperlink. This is the link, and then it shows Google, that's a friend name, and then it will show this the formula of whatever we're doing. So but then this is not important. What is important is how we use the functions. I typed in something wrong in here. I'm just gonna fix it in a minute, but then I am not interested in it now. I'm interested in you seeing how do we display, how do we work or go around working with this built-in functions, and then our own created functions, which are these ones, right? So I think we are done with this within this recording. Let me just cut everything in here so that we can understand. Why is it not cutting? Correction. No, I didn't read. As an IT or as a computer student, you must like reading, but then I didn't read in here. I was just, yes, that is what I wanted to do. So this is our point of sale system. As you can see, it is calculating in here, because it getting the value. So to get maybe a total in here, I'm just going to or add all of these ones. So to add these ones, I'm just going to choose the sum function here. A built-in sum function is the sum function. I just click on OK, and then number one is this one, and then through this one, right? Okay, now yes, number one through this one, and then I'm just going to click OK. Then I'm getting 39. If you add 20 plus 10 plus 9, we're getting 39. So the total in here is sum E5 and E7, which is E5 is this one, and through E7. We call this the colon in here. It is called the through, not colon. It's called the through in here, meaning that it's from here to this. That is what we mean by the colon when we say through. So this is the sum of this cell through this cell. That's why we're getting 39. I think we are understanding. Here we can be typing total and then printing out to the customer, and then giving the customer maybe, let me say, a total value in here, and then printing this thing as a receipt. I think you are clear with this tutorial, and as if you have questions, you are gonna let me know. Otherwise, bye bye.